That's what we call Kavaikini. Translates to the multitude of waters. It's been in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the wettest spot on Earth. So roughly about 400 to 600 inches per year. I live in Kekaha, which is at the bottom of this hill. Roughly 9 to 12 inches a year. That's how dramatic the rainfall change is. Okay. From that location across the tops, you're looking at Alakai Swamp, known to be one of the highest elevated swamps on Earth. In this swamp alone, there's more endangered birds and plants than all of North America combined. To our people, extremely sacred location, and again, it sits above the steepest parts. For some reason, when I say swamp, everyone just has a natural tendency to look down. It's not down there, it's above the steepest part. Okay? To your left in that direction, you're looking at Vaipo'o waterfall. That waterfall is approximately 800 feet. It's being fed by the swamp and also creates Waimea River. Everybody here crossed the Waimea River right before coming into Waimea town. It is the longest river in Hawaii, a little under 20 miles long. If you can, try to use your imagination. While we're hunting below, there's no vehicle access. It is all done by foot, horse, or mule. And we love it that way. Because if they did have a road down there, they'd most likely have a Costco somewhere back in here by now. You guys know how that works, right? So keep in mind, you guys, Hawaiians were living in these valleys below us up until the 40s. While we're hunting down there, we're constantly stumbling across their old villages. There's tons of terracing, rock walls, foundations, fish ponds, fruit trees, medicinal plants. Everything was simply left behind. The main reason why they chose to live down there was because the swamp was above them. Having that swamp up there provided them below with what?
Water.
What type of water? And what we need to remember, try to understand, they've never seen money or gold. So what was their wealth? The more water you got, the more life could be sustained, the more wealthy you were considered to be back then, right? Okay, so Hawaiian word for water, can you guys all repeat after me? Vai.
Vai.
W-A-I. Where do you find that word while you're here? Waimea. Good. Where else?
Waikiki.
Waikiki. Hawaii. That's the answer I'm looking for. Thank you. I'll keep going. Waikoloa, Waimanalo, Waipa, Wailua. It's everywhere. Whenever you see the word vai, it is referring to the fresh water in that location. So the name of the waterfall, Vaipo'o. I'm going to break it down in English. Vai, fresh water. Po'o, your head. Headwater of Waimea River. You got me?
Yeah.
Pretty simple, yeah? Okay, next word. You've all heard it. The word aloha. That one word has over 100 meanings. In the one word, there's two. Alo and ha. Let's define them separately. Alo is to share or be put in presence of, face to face. So those of you looking at me right now, that's a form of alo because I'm sharing and we're in the presence of each other. Okay? What is ha? Anyone know what ha is yet? This is why I started this, because I believe we should all know a little bit about the culture already by now. Okay? That 5-hour plane flight, 10 minutes could have taught you all of this. Okay? So you guys, ha is the breath of life. We all carry a breath of life here. Aloha translates to sharing the breath of life in each other's presence. So with that being said, aloha everybody. Aloha. I want all of you to remember ha. What is ha?
Presence.
One more time, what is vai?
Water.
Water. Fresh water.
We have to be precise with that word because it's the only water that we can drink today and not get sick, yeah? So you guys, you've already learned ha and vai. What's the correct pronunciation of the Hawaiian Islands? Hawaii. Good. Hawaii. So you already learned ha and vai. My question to all of you is E. Not what, who. Who do you all think E is? Every culture has one.
Creator.
Good, but in our culture, what?
Creator.
Oh, that's even a better answer. In our culture, Hawaiians believe in over 40,000 gods. Here's an example. You guys ever heard of Pele? What's Pele's element? Fire goddess. Good. All these gods tie back into elements. So today, we're not going to call them gods, we'll call them elements. And even though Hawaiians believe in these different elements, we still believe in only one creator. So in the eyes of the Hawaiian, his name is E, spelt with an I. And the only three things we believe you absolutely need to live simple and righteous. We all need breath. We all need fresh water to sustain it and all the life, plants, animals, creatures. And we all need the one that created us and all of that. Hawaii. Simple, yeah? Where the heck did we go wrong, you guys? That's how easy it used to be. But again, the reason why I put myself up here, strategically half naked, is to first capture your attention so I can tell you a little bit about our culture and share these things with you guys. And then, of course, give you guys an opportunity to ask questions. Actually, did I tell you about the outfit yet?
No.
Okay. Outfit, helmet, cape, both were worn together while they traveled on their canoes across the ocean. For what?
Safety?
Sunscreen. Okay?
Yeah.
They didn't have the stuff we got today to just smear all over us. Best way to protect yourself back then, you simply cover up. This is a large bottle gourd. That's a dried squash cut in half, a calabasa. Okay? My cape takes about 100 leaves to make a traditional hula skirt. Instead of making a skirt, I made what we call the ahula'i. This is what my people look like while they traveled on their canoes across the ocean. I'm smiling. Right? Okay, coming back. All right. And then some of these things here below me as well. I want to share these implements with you. These are different type of warring implements, mainly pahoa or daggers, knives. This one here comes off of a marlin. That's a swordfish bill. All I did was cut it off. Okay? This one here is the same exact thing, but I took it to a lot more sandpaper. Definitely could be used as a dagger or a knife. This one is made out of koa wood. These are koa trees right behind me. And this one also has the coconut husk woven into cordage rope. Could be used as fishing line. And then the kauai pahoa. Hence the name. The design only found on this island. What made it so dangerous? The little hook. Every time it came out, it always had a tendency to pull out something else. Okay, I know it sounds gruesome. That's what made it work efficiently. Here we have an uli uli. Hula instrument. Make you look more dramatic while dancing hula. What kind of feathers? Rooster. Yeah, they don't even know he's missing yet. Okay, guys? In the ancient time, only men danced hula. Why?
Didn't know better.
We need to remember it was never ever done like today for entertainment or by women. Okay? Why is that? What? A war dance? Is that what you said?
Warriors.
Warriors. Yeah, have you seen hula yet? Yeah, pretty scary stuff, huh? So you guys, this is a modern hula. What you guys are seeing is what they've created for our visitor industry. Why? It's more inviting to see women in coconut bras, little grass skirts, shake their hips around. Okay, the ancient, I agree too. The ancient hula, you guys, looked more like the haka. It was a very masculine or intimidating dance done to scare off your opponent. If you can scare your enemy away with your dance, you've already won the fight. Yeah.
They still do that in New Zealand.
Yeah, that's our cousins.
Oh,
So they do the haka.
Yeah.
Over here we call it ha'a. But it's hula. It's a type of hula, or hula is just a dance. Okay. Here's a pesto. When I'm hunting below, I'm always collecting medicinal plants because I want to make sure my kids know what they look like. And then I also go ahead and crush it up so that they can carry some of those traditions on for themselves. And then we have a neva, a war club. Would have been simply used for striking purposes to help protect yourself or family. I've never used it for that. Just bring it up so you guys get an understanding what it could have looked like. It's also made out of llama wood. So notice the rest of my tools, only this one is black and dark because this wood is so dense it does not float. Perfect for a neva or club. Okay. And then my spear. We call it ihe. You guys see this spear, you guys? While I'm hunting in that valley, you guys, this spear here, it just sits at home. I take a rifle. Okay? And then the shell. So in the ancient time, they were heavily blown to get in touch with your spiritual beings or your ancestors. Later, more for ceremonial purposes, but the last chief of Kauai, he actually used them for communication. Whenever an emergency was occurring, he had this particular blow he would do. When everybody heard that, other shell blowers would start to relay the message to each other, and that way eventually the whole island would know what was taking place. So here's a perfect example. We're going to pretend we all live in the same village. I've been chosen to cook lunch. You guys are doing the daily chores. Lunch is just about ready. I'm simply calling everybody home. Yeah, you guys ready for lunch today? Here you go. So everybody would come running home to get their share. After done eating, you go right back to taking care of your chores. That's an everyday thing. Well, except on this day. Our chief got word our enemies are approaching. He orders me up onto a high ridge to keep an eye on the horizon. I'm staring at the ocean. I spot 500 canoes coming this way. It's a lot of people, probably our enemies. So this would be the warning cry to get my fellow villagers prepared. This is probably what you guys would hear. Which would have simply told everyone to grab your weapons, get your butt in gear, meet me at the ocean now. We've got major business to take care of. If I would have forgot my cell phone at home on the charger on that day, I could have cost us our lives, you guys, okay? Thank God it's solar, yeah? So this is just what I do to kind of help educate our visitors. I truly believe the state of Hawaii lacks cultural programs for you guys. So I strategically put myself up here half naked to